Hallo liebe Leute, let's look at this activity, eine Geschichte. Geschichte. We learned the word Geschichte as history, but in this particular context, it's a story, okay? And if you think about it, that makes sense. A history, a story. Yeah, so it's the same word in German. Yeah, so Geschichte, story. We're reading a story. Also, you're going to read it first, okay? I'm not reading it to you. Yeah, there is an audio, if you see right down here at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, also, or the bottom of my screen. It says click here to have it read to you. So click the audio and it will read the story to you. Then you're going to answer these questions, okay? So do that before you go on with me, because now we're going to answer the questions. Also, first question, welches Problem hat Herr Schmidt? So let's look up here and see what we got. Herr Schmidt, there it is, line 6, yeah. Herr Schmidt hat Hunger. Also, Herr Schmidt hat Hunger. Herr Schmidt hat Hunger. That's his problem. He's hungry. But, next line, der Kühlschrank ist fast leer. Oops. Der Kühlschrank ist fast leer. Okay? Kühlschrank. We know the word shrunk, a cabinet. A Kühlschrank, yeah, is a cool cabinet. Oops, I forgot the umlaut, didn't I? Google's giving me the red line. Yeah, danke, Google. Also, so der Kühlschrank ist fast leer. Leer, empty. Yeah, the poor refrigerator is almost empty. That's his problem. Okay, was isst Herr Schmidt zum Frühstück? Isst, what does he eat zum Frühstück? Frühstück, breakfast. Okay, so let's look up here. Freut sich auf das Frühstück, aber der Kühlschrank ist fast leer. Ein Ei, Quark, Marmelade, Milch, Salat, kein Käse, keine Wurst. Yeah, so this is what's in his refrigerator. Ei, an egg, quark. Quark we don't have here, although occasionally you can find it at Aldi. Yeah, but it's a dairy product. To me, it tastes like cottage cheese, but the consistency is like yogurt, okay? So think like a smooth, creamy cottage cheese. Lots of people like it. You can eat it with a spoon like a yogurt, or it comes in a thicker version that you can spread on bread. Okay, quark. Marmelade, jelly, yeah. Milch, milk. Salat, this is your salat right here. Lettuce. Kein Käse, no cheese. Keine Wurst, no sausage. Also, so what does he end up having? Isst ein Brot mit Quark und Marmelade. So, was isst er? Also, isst Brot mit Quark und Marmelade. Yeah, like I said, there's a quark that's thick that you can spread on bread. Okay, und trinkt Tee. Yeah, hot tea, very common, yeah, for breakfast. Okay, was isst du zum Frühstück? I don't know. Yeah, what do you eat? Vielleicht isst du Brot oder vielleicht isst du ein Biscuit. Yeah. Also, there's no German word for that. Yeah, a biscuit is a biscuit because it's an American thing. Yeah, there's not a word. Also, if you want to say you eat cereal, the German word for cereal is muesli, or muesli. Muesli is usually like oats with nuts and dried fruit in it. Yeah, I make my own at home, but sometimes you can buy it at Aldi too. And I think you can get it at Food City too. Muesli. If it's general cereal, quite often they'll say cornflakes. Yeah, even if it's like a Raisin Bran or whatever. You say, ich esse cornflakes. Nah. If you have more questions about vocab and you can't find it at dick.leo, just let me know. Okay, scrolling down to part 2. So again, hit the audio down here, and listen before you look at the answers with me. Because now we're doing the answers. All right. Was muss Herr Schmidt machen? Was muss machen? Okay, let's look. He's looking for all his stuff. Yeah, he can't find it. Also he's looking, well, actually, I skipped a little bit. Ich muss noch die Aufgabenblätter kopieren. That's what he has to do. Okay, so he says, ich muss, but I'm going to put er. Er muss die Aufgabenblätter kopieren. Yeah, he has to copy the test pages for today. Yeah, because he's a teacher. All right. Wo sucht Herr Schmidt die Aufgabenblätter? So where all does he look? Here we go. Auf dem Schreibtisch. On the desk. Yeah. Im Schreibtisch. In the desk. Unter dem Schreibtisch. Also, vor dem Regal. Oops. Vor dem Regal. He looks in front of the shelf. Also, auf dem Tisch. Unter dem Tisch. Neben der Marmelade. Links und rechts. Ja, also you can add the rest of those too. Aber kein Aufgabenblatt. He can't find them anywhere. Okay, next section, Teil 3. So again, click the button here, listen to part 3 while you read. Then here's the questions. So, wie kommt Herr Schmidt zur Schule? So it tells you, Herr Schmidt geht zur Bushaltestelle. So, fährt mit dem Bus. I'm going to put mit dem Bus. He goes by bus. Und dann Und dann am Marktplatz, ja, kauft er Obst und er muss umsteigen. He has to switch. He has to change, like get off and get back on. So he gets off the bus and he goes to the U-Bahn, yeah? So the other part is mit der U-Bahn. Oops. U-Bahn. The U-Bahn, the Unterbahn, the subway. So he goes by bus and by subway. All right, part 4. Again, click the link, listen to the audio, yeah, before you try to do the questions. All right, here we go. Next question is, was hat Olli für Herrn Schmidt? So let's look. Olli's trying to get Herr Schmidt's attention. Herr Schmidt is trying to rewrite the test because he's lost the papers. Yeah, there comes Olli. And here it just says, Herr Schmidt, ich hab was für Sie. Bitte nicht jetzt, Olli, ich muss ein bisschen arbeiten. So what do you think? You just have to guess. It doesn't say. What do you think Olli has for Herr Schmidt? I'm going to give you a hint. It's a Scooby-Doo mystery. Yeah, there's only one missing item in the story so far. So what does Olli have? Die Aufgabenblätter. I know, it's just a silly story. Okay, Fumpf. So again, click the audio, read first. Here come the questions. So, was macht Herr Schmidt im Sekretariat? So he goes to the secretary. Yeah. And he says, Guten Morgen, Frau Kraus, können Sie bitte das 24 mal kopieren? Ja, also, so, was macht Herr Schmidt im Sekretariat? Ja, also he asked the secretary to copy for him. So, also I'm going to put, fragt, he asks, können Sie das kopieren? Whoops, oh goodness. Alt. can you copy this? Können Sie das kopieren? Yeah, he asked, can you copy this? And he's nice. He does bring some Schokolade, ja, to say bitte, bitte, bitte. Also, woher kommt das Blatt für die Klassenarbeit? Ja, also, she says, yeah, the secretary says, I have something for you, and it's the Aufgabenblatt. It's schmutzig und verknittert, yeah, it's kind of crumpled and dirty. And he's like, oh my gosh, it's the Aufgaben. Ja, woher haben Sie das? Where'd you get it from? Das hat mir eine Schüler aus der Klasse 7 gegeben. A student gave it to her. Ollie? Yes, it was. Ollie gave the paper to the secretary. And Herr Schmidt is relieved and says, bitte kopieren Sie das. So, woher kommt das? Das kommt von einem Schüler. Yeah, it comes from a student. Und was ist passiert? Now, if you want to explain this auf English, yeah, it's okay. So what has happened? Yeah, Ollie had the Aufgabenblatt. He gave it to the secretary, and now the secretary's copying it. Okay. The story goes on. So Herr Schmidt goes into the class. Yeah, also click and read this short little section here as you listen. Herr Schmidt goes into the class, okay? Also, welche Noten bekommen die Schüler und Schülerinnen? Yeah, so again, you're having to kind of interpret here. Can you guess what's going on? What kind of grades are the students going to get? You've probably figured out if Ollie had the test, yeah, he's passed it around. So the students are going to get gute Noten because they had the test, okay? So everybody's there because he says, seid ihr gut vorbereitet? Are y'all well prepared? And they say, sicher. Ja, aber Susie nicht. Sie war am Wochenende nicht zu Hause. So Susie is not prepared. She was not at home on the weekends. Okay? So welche Note bekommt Susie? What grade is she going to get? Schlechte Note. Yeah. You got to like surmise a bunch of stuff here. They left out a lot of details, you know, because keeping it short. Okay. Now then, this last bit, you have to match up who said what. All right? So you're matching up which one of these people said these things. Try it yourself first before I give you the answers. All right, here we go. Nummer 1. Hallo Olli, ich bin fertig. Hast du die E-Mail-Adressen von unserer Klasse? Also, I'm finished. Do you have the email addresses of our class? That's going to be Martin. Er ist die Beste in Mathe. Also, if you think about it, okay? Ollie found the test. He gives it to Martin, who's the best in the class. And Martin says, hey, Ollie, I'm finished. Do you have the email address of our class? Because he can send it to everybody. Okay, Nummer 2. Herr Schmidt, das ist komisch. Fast alle eine 1, nur eine 5. So Herr Schmidt, how weird. Almost everybody has a 1. 1 is the highest grade. Nur eine 5. Just one person got a 5. Also who might have said that? Der Direktor. Yeah, the principal is like amazed that every single student except for one got an excellent score. Nummer 3. Hey, was ist das denn? Also Mann, das ist ja interessant. Ich muss sofort Martin anrufen. What is that? It's interesting. I have to call Martin. That would be Ollie. Yeah, when he found the test. Like, oh, it's the test. I better call Martin. Okay, Nummer 4. So ein Mist. Crap. Und ich war am Wochenende bei meiner Oma. Who said that? Susie. Susie was out of town and did not get the email. Okay, 5. Donnerwetter. Meine 7a ist in Mathe super. Also Donnerwetter is like grandma cursing, yeah. Literally it means thunder weather. Thunder weather. Also my class is super. That would be Herr Schmidt. Herr Schmidt vielleicht ist nicht, he's maybe not the brightest bulb, yeah. Also, so he thinks, his class is geniuses now. All right, Nummer 6. Okay, Martin, 30 Tafeln Schokolade und die neue CD von Jan Delay. Okay, who says this? Okay, Martin, 30 bars of chocolate and the new CD from Jan Delay. That would be Ollie. That is the bribe to get Martin to do the test for the whole class so they can memorize the answers. All right, Nummer 7. Eine Eins in Mathe, ich kann es nicht glauben. Du musst die Mama zeigen. Also, who said, I cannot believe that you got a 1 on your math test? This would be Sabina and her father here, because Sabina is schlecht in Mathe. She's bad at math, but she got a 1. Okay? And then the last one, Hallo Martin, ich hab da ein Aufgabenblatt. Mathe. So who calls Martin and says, hey, I've got the test? That would be Ollie. Yeah, so 3 of those are Ollie. Okie dokie, guys. I know there was a lot of reading between the lines in those activities. If you tried it yourself and you struggled and you had some problems and you still don't understand something, just ask me, okay, and I'll help you work through it. All right, toll. Tschüss.